Coming hot. Hot.
My name is Max.
This guy is Samson.
We got a camera, some mics, so you know what's happening.
Some shows are great.
And some shows are smart.
Some shows make no sense right from the start.
We try to split the difference.
And try to do it all.
We'll save you the suspense.
Here's
what it's called. This is the Pretty Good Podcast.
Chorus line.
It's the chorus line.
It's the perfect time.
It's the perfect time to describe what this show is in a few lines. As long as we're not interrupted. Last week, Japanese scientists placed explosive detonators at the bottom of Lake Loch Ness to blow Nessie out of the water. Support Godfrey of the Nessie Alliance summoned the help of Scotland's local wizards to cast and protect its spell over the lake and its local residents and all those who seek for the peaceful existence of our underwater allies.
Beautiful.
Cool.
All right, so the thing that I brought today is 46 sexual fetishes that you've never heard of.
Bet.
All right. The first one. Acroatomophilia.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So do you want me to say what the arousal is and then you guess the word?
No, because I'm not going to guess. I mean,
do you want to
there
guess
might be
what they
some
are?
that'll guess. Let's, describe them first, and there's a chance I might know some of the terms.
Okay, so this first one is when people get off from amputees.
Yeah, stump, no, something.
Yeah, no, that's acroatomophilia.
Okay. Does it have like any example, or is it just a brief? Like
nope, it just says what it's an arousal to. So
okay.
I could give you an example. I can make one up for you.
I mean, I can pick. I've seen amputees.
Okay.
And
cool.
I've seen some hot amputees, and I've seen some, but it's usually not the amputated parts that are the.
Yeah, no, this isn't like there's some hot amputees. This is like.
This is specifically.
This
the
is like
being
amputated makes them hot. You know.
Yeah.
So it would be like if you had this acroatomophilia, whenever you saw any kind of like stump or anything like that, then yeah, you would just
So like if they drove past like a freshly cleared forest and just saw all those trees that were just cut down, would that just be like a sexual wonderland for them?
No.
Like the stumps of trees?
No, I don't think so. Maybe if like they have a vivid enough imagination, they can pretend they're like finger stumps coming out of the ground or something. But like this would be like you see someone who has their arm cut off. It could be Lieutenant Dan it probably was Lieutenant Dan that triggered it for you. And like you see those little stumps flapping around and you're just bricked up.
So I guess maybe my example is more like if people who are like turned on by plants or something.
Yeah.
And then they go to a forest that's just cut and they're also into stumps and freshly cut shit.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. That's like a forest.
That made perfect sense.
Okay.
But it seemed like it didn't to you.
I'm going to say the word first and then the thing because that just makes sense in my brain.
Sure. Unless you think that it's something that I could guess. But if it's a lot of actimilias, then I'm screwed. Because I only know the one that's illegal.
Yeah.
Or the two that are illegal.
The next one is called actirasti.
Actirasti?
Actirasti.
And that's it?
Actirasti. And it's being sexually aroused by the rays of the sun.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, I mean, who doesn't love a good sunrise?
Know if that's a fetish.
No, that's. I mean, if it's a fetish, I don't think it's an out of the ordinary one.
Yeah, no.
That can go right up on the list with feet.
Yeah, definitely. Easily on the feet portion for sure.
If nature doesn't turn you on like a little bit, like I think you got some issues.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just look at it.
Yeah.
No one made that.
No.
It's just there and it looks awesome and it doesn't even go to the gym.
Yeah.
And it doesn't care about you.
No.
It just looks awesome for itself.
It's just the rays of the sun.
If there were no people, it would still look awesome.
It would. It's true.
That's true beauty right there.
That is true beauty. That's beauty that's true.
I'm an what is it? Actirasti?
Actirasti.
I'd say I'm pretty actoristic.
Galmatophilia. Galmatophilia.
Yeah, it beats me.
It's when you're sexually attracted to statues.
I was going to use that as an example for the stump thing when we were talking about the forest, because I was going to say, like I've seen statues that are hot.
That don't have arms?
Yeah, but like if I saw like a tree that looked like a pretty girl, I'd be like, fuck. Or a tree stump that looked like a boob or something, I'd be like, okay, I see you. Wood on wood. There's some hot statues out there.
Yeah, dude. When I was in Mexico City, that city is full of hot naked women statues everywhere, all over the place. Everywhere you look, there's a titty there, and a titty there. There's this museum there called the Palacio. I forget the rest of it, but everyone just calls it Palacio. And it basically, like, it, fucking has like probably over 200 huge, beautiful marble naked women.
Down.
Yeah, I took a ton of pictures of them up close and Percy. A lot of nips. So many bricked up puns.
The first statue that popped up in my head was is it the statue of David?
Yeah, David with his little dinky.
I learned that, is it Michelangelo who made it? I don't know. He made his dick smaller because he knew that if he made it with like a giant dick, people would only look at that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Because you're way below it. So like you kind of...
That's kind of where you have to...
Yeah.
That's like eye level.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's hot.
That is hot. Anastemophilia.
No.
So it's the arousal, the sexual, being like sexually aroused by a person of extreme stature, which means either like giant people or like tiny people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Right?
I feel like I could qualify for that.
The giant.
I don't think I have that, but I feel like I could fit that list for some.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
Like I'm not like 7 or 8 feet tall, but like definitely above average.
I wonder if there's like a kink for like guys who are like totally average height, totally average looks.
Sorry, bro. That's not a kink. That's just normal lust. You don't really have anything special.
Damn. That's okay.
Now, if you had a missing arm and everything else about you.
Okay, here we go. This one's good.
Okay.
Chasmophilia.
Space?
Arousal to caverns, crevices, and valleys.
I feel that. There's one specific crevice, canyon, and valley that
I'm thinking of.
Grand.
Yes.
The Grand Canyon.
I was thinking of Hell's Canyon.
What about vaginas? That's a pretty sexy crevice, I'll say.
God, I love me some vaginas.
Damn girl, show me that Virginia.
Damn girl, let me see that.
That
Virginia.
That Verguba.
That Vergooby goop, huh? Oh man, this one's Climacophilia. Climacophilia.
Really high there?
You're close.
Oh.
This is being sexually aroused to falling downstairs.
You falling or other people falling?
You falling.
So while you're falling, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. You're like tumbling downstairs, just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
But only stairs though? It can't be like falling off of a
stairs.
Thing? Well, it's probably because I feel like maybe hills would also. I feel like it's like the falling for an extended amount of time.
It's like kind of. I don't know. It says stairs.
It could be. I guess. I mean, it is. That says it. But
this is just a HuffPost article.
It seems like
they could have made all these up. No one would.
I'm trying to think of like the sexy attributes to falling down, and so I get being into pain.
Yeah.
And I get being into pain for an extended period of time. And I also get being into like falling and not really knowing when it's going to end. So maybe that sort of unpredictableness and somewhat constant pain that you're getting from falling downstairs, plus just the fun of tumbling, man.
Yeah, that could definitely...
That could flick some switches.
I could definitely do it. I could do it for sure.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
I don't think I have it. I don't like falling down the stairs, but... Or maybe, you know when you slip back on the stairs and you're like go down on like just your ass?
Yes.
That I could see for a few different reasons being quite arousing.
Yeah, I could see that as well, probably.
It's like sitting on a really, really aggressive washing machine.
Yeah. Exhibitionism.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that.
You probably have.
But I don't know.
It just means like the person is like sexually aroused by displaying or like basically just like by fucking just like what do you call it? Exposing themselves.
Like
displaying their sexual organs in public.
In public.
In public. Two people in public.
Okay. I mean, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I see the appeal, but you can't do that.
Yeah. It's not really like
the same as I see the appeal to necrophilia, but you can't do that. That's rude.
It's true. That is rude.
It's like, I get it, but you shouldn't. I get murder, but you shouldn't do that.
Fetishism.
Is that sort of what it sounds like? And just being into kinks?
It makes sense after you hear it, but like I don't think you would guess it.
Okay.
So like it means like the arousal to objects that have been in physical contact with like a desired person. So like if you're lusting over someone, right? And like they like fucking leave something at like your house.
I get that.
Yeah.
I think
that one I feel like I don't know, I haven't like heard that with the term fetishism before. But like it when you think about it, it makes sense that it would have. Yeah.
It's like when you touch a bra and you're like, her boob touched this.
You touched her boob through the transitive property.
Yeah, so
math.
Science, bitch.
Yeah. I wonder if like everyone in the 70s had that, and that's why there were so many panty raids.
I remember at my old apartment, from like the first month I was there till the end, I just had like 3 or 4 one socks that had like kittens on them, or a sock that wasn't mine.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. It would just sort of make their rounds around my room and just like one would be under the bed, and then I'd like kick it out or something, and then I'd move a pile of clothes, and then I'd like wash it or something. Like, oh shit, this is still here. But never really did anything for me aside from cause an inconvenience by triggering sad one-night stand memories. So I'd say I have anti-fetishism. I hate seeing.
Anti-fetishism.
But that's because I'm relating to like a bad time. Maybe if it was like, someone I gave a fuck about, or who gave a fuck about me.
Frauderism. Wait, is that Freuderism? No.
Okay. Before you read the definition, so wait, how do you say it?
Fraudteurism.
Okay. So from what I've learned from Avenue Q, the term Schadenfreude is when you take pleasure in other people's pain. So where you're like how about straight A students getting B's, X's getting STDs, waking dormant from their naps, or football players getting tackled, CEOs getting shackled, watching actors never reach the ending of their Oscar speech. Schadenfreude.
No.
People taking pleasure in your pain. Okay.
I just
watching tourists reading maps. That was the line I missed.
I had a dumb moment. But it's the being aroused to touching a stranger surreptitiously in a crowded place. Which that word, I looked it up, it means in a secretive way or in a way that goes unnoticed. That
reminds me of the people that are in a bar and whenever they need to get around you, they fucking
excuse me.
Yeah,
touch your
they have to finger you to get around you.
Rub your lower back.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. And so I get it. I see that. Mm-hmm. It's creepy.
Yeah, that is creepy.
If you do
that's
that,
like probably the most creepy one, to be honest. I would say that's more creepy than like exhibitionism and fetishism.
Because you're actually like touching.
Because like fetishism, like it's the item of a desired person. So like that one could be creepy if it's like if they're not also desiring you, but like if it's consensual, like if you're in a relationship with that person, then like. Not creepy.
Yeah, and you're like, I got some of your panties at home. Sometimes I put them on.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, fuck you.
You're going to come over and take off another pair and maybe leave them?
But then exhibitionism, like at least they're getting they're putting it all out. Like they're not trying to hide anything. Like they're doing the opposite.
Honestly, the worst part is just there's a chance there might be kids around.
Yeah.
And you just
if you're around all adults, like everyone's seen a fucking dick.
You still shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. I'm not advocating for it. I would rather be in a public place and have someone who is 20 feet away from me drop their trench coat and run through the fucking mall with a flaccid penis. Then some fucking guy at a concert come up behind me, tickle me in the taint, and then disappear with the crowd.
Excuse me. Like the people that I don't know. Excuse me does so much. Or there's a way to touch someone and not be tap them on the shoulder. Just
even if you're gonna do that, just do it on the side of their arm or in a non-threatening area.
I think always
it's when people are excuse me. Excuse me.
I think always say excuse me first, and I get it. Sometimes it's loud and they don't hear you. Then a light tap on the shoulder because you got to get around them. But but then I feel like someone would justify by saying I was in a hurry. I mean, you're at a bar. You're never in a hurry. You're not in so much of a hurry that you need to fucking knuckle blast somebody.
So there is one thing that I noticed now, actually.
Right. You might have all these.
No. I initially saw this one, and it says arousal to older adolescents. approximately 15 to 19.
Pass.
And I was like, yeah, pass. I thought that was just, pedos.
That is.
Yeah, and then I saw another one on here.
Those are terms. I have heard that. There's like those ages.
There's separating terms, I guess.
All of them mean
they're
pedophile.
All pedophiles. Yeah, pedophiles.
It's just a nice way of justifying your sick fucking...
They all deserve death.
Yeah.
And then there's, this one's funny. Partialism. Arousal to a body part other than reproductive organs. The example given is calves.
I feel that. Calves are hot.
Calves are hot.
A smile. Jawline. Eyes.
Melissaphilia with a silent P.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Arousal to stuttering.
I get that. I feel that. I've never thought of that, but now that I am, for sure.
Do you have that?
I don't know if I have it. I've never met I've never been with someone with like a stutter, stutters don't really bother me just because I stutter a lot.
I stutter a lot too. But...
And I don't know. When someone's talking to me and they're like excited about something so much that they are stuttering, I like that. And so if I was attracted to them, I'm sure I could,
Yeah. You can definitely guess this one.
There's definitely sounds that turn me on.
You're definitely going to guess this one.
Okay.
Pubiphilia.
I'm guessing body hair?
Pubic hair. Yeah.
Technically, these are pubes.
Yeah, technically, but yeah. I think that it means
that kind?
In the pubic region.
Yeah, I don't have that. I have anti that for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm just too open about how much I shave of me. But it's literally everything that's not this hair. Yeah. And everything else is I try to have none. Mm-hmm. But when I tell people that, they always say, like, so you don't like when other people have, and I don't give a shit about other people's hair.
Yeah.
It's a comfort thing.
Yeah.
It feels so fucking good to be built like a dolphin.
And just be fast. Oh, here's what you were talking about earlier.
Cool.
It's xylophilia.
Well, I don't even remember what I was talking about. What could that be? Xylophilia?
It's the arousal to wood.
Oh, word. Oh, mahogany.
Oh, that maple. Oak.
I could see like maybe a...
Blue spruce.
Jesus was a carpenter. There's a chance he could have had that.
Oh my God.
And they put him on a wooden cross, and he survived for a while.
Okay, this one is actually pretty creepy.
Okay.
Titilagnia. Titilagnia.
I don't know what that is.
It's the arousal to tickling other people.
Consenting?
I would hope it consenting other people.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm going to tickle you, but also I'm going to get really hard while doing it. So
that's like, that's one of those ones where it's like, it really depends on the situation.
Yeah. I think that's a little weird. But God, fuck you, dude. Do not do that again.
Cut your belly.
I don't like that, dude.
Yeah, nobody does. Pinch.
Nebulophilia. Nebulophilia.
Nebulophilia?
Nebulophilia. Nebulophilia.
I don't know. I don't know. Excuse you?
Oh, the cat.
You have a cat?
Yeah, Reno has a cat.
I didn't know that.
That's pretty new.
Oh, okay.
It means being sexually aroused to fog. Fog. Fog.
I read a book one time, and it was like a bunch of short horror stories, and I don't remember why this was so scary, but it was like this family, and they lived in this place that whenever it got foggy, they're not supposed to go outside. Oh, I remember. Okay, so they can't go outside, but one day they all went outside.
When it was foggy?
Yeah, when it was real foggy.
But why they weren't supposed to?
Because what they started doing, the fog was so thick that they could like kind of gather it and mold it into shit. Like they could make like a ball of fog because it was just so much of it. And a few of them made like molded people, like shapes of people, and then the fog people.
Came to life. Yeah. That is creepy.
But what if you made a fog cloud?
Oh.
Fog cloud to fuck, and you know you made
creepy.
some fog titties, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Fucking fogging, dude.
Dude.
Fogging up.
Dude, check out those fog honkers.
So like, imagine you're like wearing glasses and you get turned on and your glasses fog up anyways. Like unrelated to the fog, and then and you're just like, oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Or like, you're in a car, you're having sex in a car, and it's cold outside, and so that it just gets
You like come extra fast.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. It sounds like a nice fetish.
Yeah.
The only time it would be a bad fetish is like you're driving late night through fog and you're like trying to pay attention to the road, but like you can't stop just like looking out into the fog. Like, oh.
Maybe it could be like
you're just like rock hard in the fog, like trying to drive through it. And you're like, this is so uncomfortable.
Maybe it could be like relating to like when it gets steamy when you're having sex, and like, I don't know, just it's like when you smell like a smell that reminds you of like, I don't know, you're like, for some reason I remember this girl when I smell this, and then that triggers a fucking.
What if you like are older, you have a family, you have nebulophilia, you're up skiing with your family, and it gets really foggy out. And so you can't like fucking, you're just super horny and like aroused by all this fog around. You're like trying to get your wife to go into the bushes, but she's like, our fucking kids, dude.
She's like, no, the weather's starting to get nice. He's like, I know! We gotta go! The sun's coming out. The fog will clear up. Fucking hurry! I feel that.
Yeah. Okay, this one is Melissaphilia.
Does it have anything to do with like people named Melissa?
You'd think so, but it doesn't, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's being sexually aroused to bees and wasps.
Okay, why that name?
I don't know. maybe the guy who like named it had an ex-girlfriend who was just a total bitch.
Just hated bees.
He's like, take this, you fucking waspy bitch.
He's like, babe, we gotta save these sexy ass bees and wasps. And she's like, fuck the bees. And you're like, but babe, pollination. Spreading your seed, you know what I mean?
Wait, what's the name of the main character from Bee Movie? The woman?
The fucking hot one. The one that everyone like puts like a huge ass on.
Yeah, dude, the one that fucks the bee. The one played by Renee Zellweger.
Or no, it's Mrs. Incredible
Ah,
has a
it's
huge
Vanessa.
ass, and then that one is big.
It's Vanessa.
Jugs,
Her
I
name's
think.
Vanessa. Damn it.
Vanessaphilia.
That's pretty close to Melissa.
Yeah, maybe the guy wanted to like,
Give it a
subtly
homage.
hint. Yeah, he's like deep down, I know.
Dude,
The
yeah,
Bee
that's
Movie.
crazy. Why would they name it that? I wonder what it's got to have to do with like the Greek root of like
Yeah. Melis.
Latin name for bee. Nope.
Melissa.
It's got like a bob cut on
Yep.
it.
It's just that's the Latin word for bees, Melissa. Duh.
Oh, dude, no. The Western Honeybee, its Latin name is Apis mellifera.
That's getting closer.
Yeah. The bumblebee's Latin name is just Bombus.
That's rad.
That is so rad, dude. Bombus.
Bombus.
Bombus. Bombus. That could be like an ad-lib in a reggae song.
Bombus.
Bombus. Bombus. God, that's cool. God, that's fucking
Money
cool. Wait, I
bombus.
feel so much smarter now that I know all these things.
Yeah.
I couldn't repeat any of them, but lithophilia.
Lithium. Lithuania.
Stones and rocks. I wonder if that overlaps with statues.
I feel like they probably got a correlation.
Yeah.
If you got the rock thing, you probably definitely got the
have the
statue
statue thing. But like if you have the statue thing, you might not have the rock thing.
Might not.
Yeah.
But you could.
You could.
Maybe.
But you might not.
Rock on.
Rock on.
Rock hard.
Okay,
rock
this
on.
one, they would get along really well with the Titilophilias.
I don't know how you remembered that.
And it's the Nismalagnias. You like these guys? They have a silent K.
Same.
And that's the arousal to being tickled.
Well, sex in a way is you're pretty much being tickled when you're
Yeah,
having
but
sex with someone.
I think they mean though like the fucking like that shit like this and like the like.
Yeah, the not tickling of your genitals.
Yeah. The tickling that like.
But is tickling of your genitals also included? Because it's your body. And it,
There's also another one up here that I saw that I didn't read earlier that is like the arousal to like being tickled with a feather.
I don't think I've ever been tickled with a feather. I thought that was just like a cartoon thing.
Yeah, I did too. I just saw it. Fuck.
Featherophilia? Philophilia? Ophilia. You've been on my mind. Don't know the words.
Ah, there it is. Pteronophilia.
Hmm.
Pteronophilia. With a silent T. Like pterodactyl.
So they must just like rip a goose down feather pillow in half and just jam
like
their feet.
Yeah. There's
You
a
see
lot.
like a chicken, they're like, get over here.
There's a lot more in here that.
I'm gonna pluck you.
Wait. Oh, whoa. What? Wait.
Okay.
This one's funny. Autogenophilia.
I don't know.
Okay, that's as only male. This only males can get this.
Okay.
It's the arousal to oneself, but in the form of a woman.
Wait, like so.
So like you're not trans,
Arousal to.
but you're just sexually attracted to like what you would look like in the form of a woman.
I would be.
So like if like I think this would be like, I guess in my head like an example would either be the first thing that came to mind was like the gender swap filters like on Snapchat and Instagram. Or
Dude, that fuck me.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
And then my second thought to it was like, you know how like this happened to me a couple times. Like you like see someone on like Tinder, like your friend sees someone on Tinder or something, and they're like, holy shit, that is the girl version of you, because like it just looks like you, but like as a girl, and they'll screenshot it and send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You ever gotten one of those from somebody?
Mm-mm.
Dude, I got one from someone one time, and it honestly, this girl looked just like me, and it was like honestly made me really uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all.
Well, going back to how I look like only beautiful women, I'd be about it.
Yeah.
Girl version of me? She's probably rad.
She probably is also built like a supermodel.
Yeah. Thank you. And yeah. Because same.
Bulimic.
Yeah, dude, I got a fucking I got an eating disorder too. I think, but it's okay. I don't do anything about it because it's so fucking good that it's worth it. I am so tired right now, but if I took my shirt off, dude, whatever that Ophelia is.
Yeah. So I think that 42 minutes of going through different fetishes is probably...
Sure, yeah. That's
probably
awesome.
fine. That seems like a good stopping point.
This was a fucking sexy ass episode.
Yeah, it is, dude.
I hope comment below what your fetishes are.
Yeah, tell us some fetishes that you like. Or think
And what fetishes you have that we're triggering.
Yeah.
That's just for our own fun.
Yeah, I just want to know.
Yeah.
Or
So
any that I could be triggered.
just so that I can like lean into those.
Let me know how common they are.
Yep. Yeah, the top like 3 fetishes that each of us qualify for. The next one we will show up only as those. So if like someone's like tall and redheaded, I'm gonna show up taller and more redder hair next time.
Yeah.
And if someone's like guys with nose rings and fucking
Show up with 6
fratty
more
douche
nose
polos, then
Show up with 6 more nose rings. This is a golf shirt. Thank you very much. I got it at a golf store. Made by a golf company. For golfing.
so you went golfing today?
Yeah.
It's a good day too. It's warm. Do we have a sign-off song? No, I don't.
No, we don't. But I can play this. And then play this one right after.
Yeah.
And then we can
Toodles.
cut.